Hey, what's up everyone? Dragon back again with another edition of the Kaiju commentary. On this one we are watching Gamera the Brave. Now when you see that Kaiju logo appear on your screen, that is your cue to start listening to us. So we're going to kick things off in 3, 2, 1. Hello! Welcome to another edition of the Kaiju commentary. Today we are watching Gamera the Brave.
The Brave!
The lover of all children.
Oh, God. Put it that way.
He's a kid in this movie, technically, so it's okay.
Wait, no, that doesn't make it okay.
No, he's a turtle. He's cute. It's okay.
He's a young, underage turtle, so it's not weird because he's technically just hanging out with
Turtles love all the children.
Adrian, this is your first Gamera movie, yes?
It still happens, though.
Incompatible.
Turtle power.
Wrong kind of turtle.
No.
So right here, this is essentially
Hero
a
and a half
sequel to
shell.
the Showa era Gamera film. So we're having a little bit of a... So basically this movie ignores the 90s Gamera, which was kind of a reboot in and of itself. So in the very beginning of this film, you're actually going to see the original Gamera, looking very different than he did in the Showa era. Yeah, so this is like, your first Gamera movie. I think a lot of times this movie gets hate from people just because it is unfortunately the Gamera movie that came after the Heisei Gamera movies. But if you just take this movie as what it's supposed to be on its own, it's actually a really good kaiju movie.
Don't worry, that's exactly what I'll be doing.
Good. Good.
That's all I can do.
Thank you.
Oh, he's so cute.
Not my Gamera.
And here we have the Gauss again, Gamera's classic foes.
Oh no, is this little boy gonna get hurt? Because I'll be sad. He's so cute.
No, remember, we have the lover of all children here.
He's not the lover.
And it's weird because this is the old Gamera that you're seeing here. He actually looks like a legit
But he
turtle.
protects what he loves.
Yeah.
Children.
Wait, I thought you said he was little in this.
Well, this is the flashback. This is the original Gamera from the Showa era.
Ew, he looks like an old creepy man.
Yeah, they actually
now
made him...
you calling him lover of all children is even worse.
Well, yeah, because this one's like an old dude.
That loves all children?
No.
You see, you wouldn't know it by looking at him, but his actions tell us that he definitely loves children.
Well, he is here, technically.
Isn't this supposed to be from the first one?
Where's his flame fist?
The first one, he was
There's
just
his
killing
little,
everyone, remember?
Switchblade shoulder.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, I feel bad for this.
Weirdly enough, Toho actually... This is the only Gamera movie where Gamera does not have his classic roar. And that is because Toho actually, by this point, owned a large stake in Gamera. They actually owned his roar. So they couldn't use the classic Gamera roar in this because technically Toho owned it.
That's just mean.
That's just really mean. How can you own a roar?
Well, it's because...
It's like, ha, we got your roar. Uh-oh. He just raged.
Mana time.
He does look like a
Oh, is he self-destructing?
Yep. So basically, the original Gamera killed himself to basically destroy
Save
all
the
the
children.
Gals. Yeah.
Save the children.
Save the children.
I only see one kid. I mean, he's cute enough to be worthy of that, but I only see that.
Yeah, he's definitely cute enough for a giant turtle to blow himself up over.
Have you seen his eyes?
Listen,
Look at
all
those
I'm
eyes.
saying, if I was a giant
kind of
turtle,
normal.
I'd totally blow myself the fuck up. All right, I look at that kid, I'm like, you know what? I wasn't gonna blow myself up today.
I jumped in front of a bus for that little boy. Look at him.
And then his parents...
And he seems so unappreciative. He's just like...
He's
He's
just like...
sad. He doesn't look unappreciative. He's sad.
He's missing his Gamera.
God, don't you know how to read children's expressions?
No. I
You
don't.
not
You've got a
love
lot
children?
to learn, sir.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say let me get right on that, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Hanging outside of schools. What are you doing out here? I'm just trying to learn how to read children's expressions. So
I
we're
want
gonna
to know
come
when
with
they're
us.
happy or not.
Well, there he is now. He's still cute and adorable. Would you still blow yourself up for him? No. See, what a waste! What a waste! Gamera
even
blew
this
himself
kid wants
up
to be near him.
just so he could become this guy,
I mean,
who's
he's
not cute and
terrible.
adorable.
He's still kind of cute.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
would you blow yourself up for him?
I never said I'd blow
Well,
myself
what about
up
that
for
kid
the
back
kid. I
there,
said I'd
though?
jump
Yeah,
in front
he's
of a
not
bus
as
for
cute.
him. Yeah, that kid's not as cute.
Not
Really?
really. He's
Did
not
you
even
not
half
see
as
that other
cute.
kid?
He's not even half as cute.
Yeah.
All right. This now I'm just
You and I, we understand.
Listen, I think for this, if we're going to
allowed to
continue
say
forward
this.
with this commentary, we need to stop talking about how cute children
I'm
are.
allowed to talk about how cute kids
Why am I
are.
not allowed to talk about how cute children
Yeah,
are?
that kid is really cute.
Whoa.
I'd take him to a movie.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm staying out of this.
Shit's getting real, folks.
I'm just
worked
focusing
with
on the
kids
turtle.
for over a decade.
I'm
was
just waiting
once
for
a
the
kid.
giant ass turtle. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
a
I've been loving kids for 24 years.
Whoa.
Oh God.
I'm scared.
To edit out or not to edit out? That is the question. But yeah, no, it is kind of interesting because, again, well, Gamera didn't really get revered till the 90s trilogy. Because, unfortunately, the show era Gamera films, a lot of them weren't really very good. So it's kind of interesting that they actually chose to make a sequel to, while it is the classic era of Gamera films, it is not really revered the same way like the Godzilla show of films are. But in terms of a Gamera show or film, this is probably like the best one made because it essentially succeeded in doing what a lot of those films, in my opinion, I feel fail to do. So again, you really can't compare it to the 90s trilogy because it's very different. The 90s trilogy, it's basically like the Christopher Nolan Batman versus like the Schumacher Batman. It's like you can't compare them. They've got the same character in the name, but they're completely different takes on them.
Is that kid supposed to be that guy's son?
Yeah.
He doesn't look old enough to have that kid.
Why not?
Oh, okay.
What? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he
Why
looks
not?
plenty old enough.
The kid's not 35. I'd say he's fine. Could understand if a kid who was like came up on a motorcycle, hey dad.
That's why
I think your math is pretty good there. Yeah, you got
What?
pretty good math. How old do you think that guy is?
I have to see him
I
again.
would say late. Well, was that
Late?
teen-
No.
Mid to late 30s.
Yeah. He's in his 30s.
He's in his 30s for sure.
Something, and then that said 2006 or something. I don't know.
So had the kid in his 20s.
And the kid's that now.
Hey, it's a small village. There's not a
That's
lot
like
to do. You get your high school
An
sweetheart.
11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I saw a thing earlier online that said on average, Japanese, I guess people, I don't know, but on average they
Versus
had their first
Japanese
kiss
trees.
at 18.
Really?
Japanese people versus you
Well,
know
I'm saying,
turtles.
I didn't know if it was supposed to be just the kids. I'm assuming
They would do what?
like they had their first kiss at 18 on average.
Oh, kiss?
Yeah, kiss.
I thought you said kid.
No.
And I was like, really? I thought they were like struggling with
Yeah, they ain't
reproduction.
having babies.
Okay.
Then again, we went. There were a ton of babies.
Yeah, I know. We saw a lot of babies there. And they're all
It's like
about
they're
2 years
very
old.
surged.
And, like, we would gone there 2 years prior to that, so I guess we knew what they were all doing the first time we went.
Yeah.
There's like no one on the streets. Where is everyone?
They have their own little baby boomer.
On a pleasure boat.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was
From
just
the
gonna say
last,
pleasure
from the
ship.
last
I
one.
got on a pleasure boat. Holy shit. Watch your eye. Ew. Yeah, no, I'd always heard about this movie though. I actually I kind of got into Gamera a little bit late to the party in terms of like kaiju movies, and I'd always kind of heard people kind of shitting on this one. So when I finally watched it, I wasn't thinking much of it. And then I watched it, I was like, I don't get why people are like hating on this movie. It's a cool movie. Again, it's not the
Only
'90s
when it's
movies,
over.
but it's a completely different kind of story.
Would you like to repeat that, sir?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh, that's the guy, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
He makes delicious food
I
now.
didn't think so.
See, that guy's like 33, 35 tops. And he's
Yeah, why
Yeah,
can't
so
he's
he
like,
had a
what,
kid
my
at
age?
Why can't he
25.
have
Well,
an
it
8 to
said,
12-year-old
it said
boy?
the
11.
giant monster happened 33 years ago, and then he was probably 8, right?
Well, then they got an actor that looks way younger than 40-something.
He doesn't have to be
Asian.
40 something. He could be like 35. He was like 24 when he had the kid.
No, he
You're allowed
looks.
to say
I
that.
mean, a lot of people think I'm like 20, 22.
I don't think you look 22.
A lot of
I
people
mean-
think I'm 18.
Yeah, see.
I mean, how old do you think I am?
happens.
He's also Caucasian, so it doesn't
It's
play
an-
into your point.
You said
at all.
Asian in there.
Okay, well, how
I'm more Asian than
Yeah.
cock.
See?
well, for instance, how old do you think I am? Or how I know you know how old I am, but how old do you think I
64.
look?
I think I thought you were like 34 when I met you.
I am. Well, I'll be 34 in like a
52.
few months.
I'm really good at ages.
Yeah, I'll be 34 in like 2
See,
months.
if you had no beard, though.
I can list any age up to 100. That's how good I am.
I'm really good at saying numbers.
Oh.
Oh, he said.
Because he mentioned his mom. He's like, oh, shit, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you tell him, little shit.
Kick your asses.
It's too late now. You done made me sad.
Dramatic turn, dramatic turn,
He's
dramatic
really
turn.
good at shrugging.
Oh, wow. Ha!
Oh, he's bipolar.
It's over. I have the high ground. Don't try it.
He cuts off the other kid's
Are they
leg.
trying
What
to
the
take
fuck?
off
Why does that happen every
each
time
other's
someone stands
pants?
on a hill?
Why are they trying to undress each other?
I don't know.
That's what
This
little
movie
boys
is
do.
getting So
That's
weird.
what boys do.
We get each other
I'm trying
naked
to
as
get
fast as
ready
possible.
for Gamera to show up.
Oh, God.
He is a turtle
In a half shell?
Hey, you're the one that keeps saying the
in a
lover of
half
children.
shell
Hero
who
in a
loves
half shell.
children a lot.
God damn
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there's a lot wrong with that.
Alex,
Now let's talk about how cute all these children. Okay.
listen, man. I just want you to let you know that if you ever need to, like, just talk about stuff.
Find someone else.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that, so I'm out.
I don't want to know about your fucked up childhood, apparently. What you
I
did with
like
your fucking pets and shit.
Turtles.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I think that's really the problem here. I like
You
turtles.
know you like
but
turtles.
Did they like you back, Alex?
Oh.
Incompatible.
Ew, what?
Whoa.
Did you try? I don't want to know.
Stop!
We're gonna let this go now, please.
Yes, I want more.
I'm so hungry.
No, you're not. It's not true.
Oh.
Oh.
We've all been there, right?
Get out.
Wasting that good beer.
You're now banished from this
It's like a
establishment.
flood.
Party foul.
Not the pig.
You could have like moved it further away from the liquid, kid.
Well, he's dumb.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Whoa. You don't know him like that.
He doesn't like that.
Oh.
So, interestingly enough, I'm not sure how valid this is, but I had heard that Kurokawa actually went to Toho and pitched a Godzilla vs. Gamera movie, which is something like fans have always wanted. It would almost kind of be like, I don't know, take someone from Marvel versus someone from DC, because they've always been separated by, like companies. But apparently, like Toho, like turned them down. So the kaiju that Gamera fights in this, which I'm going to look up the name because I forgot it, kind of has a bit of a Godzilla-esque... Zetus is his name. And he kind of has a bit of a Godzilla-esque, like, aura to him, and I always kind of wondered, is this kind of like their way of doing...
He calls her lady.
But yeah, so it kind of feels a little bit like maybe a Godzilla versus Gamera type movie, just because the nature of the other monster, he's big, dinosaurian kind of creature. That girl looks older than him.
Girls grow up faster than boys at that age, so they might be the same age.
This is true.
You seem to know a lot about children.
I've worked with kids for
Everyone
over
knows
a
that. Girls
decade.
mature
We
faster.
don't want to ask questions.
So
Don't look at me.
Very normal for
like,
anyone.
a lot
to
of
work
girls
in
run
the
faster
daycare
than
child
boys at,
provider
like, same,
field.
like-
Thank you very much.
prepubescent boys.
Especially females.
No.
God, I really hope a monster shows up soon to save this.
It's because the
This is getting weird. People are getting this is coming from going.
leg that develops
I've never
faster
told
in the-
someone that I've
in
worked with
girls
children and them go,
than the guys hit
oh,
puberty.
did you? Like, what
That's
the
more developed and then they're faster.
Well, just the cost.
Thank
Never
you for
mind.
that. I'll keep that in mind.
You went
No.
Hey, you still think he
Trying to
looks
outrun
too young?
little bit.
Prepubescent teens.
The guy,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. Just a little
No,
bit.
it's just that
I don't
that's
think
why
he
you
looks
couldn't
40.
beat that girl.
But he might
The-
be.
Don't-
He does have
we
some-
don't
he does
talk
have
about
some-
Your
that.
neighborhood.
What are you two talking about?
This is why you gotta go back and listen to them because we all have separate
Yeah.
conversations going on.
No, I was explaining. He was like acting like girls don't develop faster, and I was explaining to him why he couldn't beat that girl he grew up with in a foot race.
God, I really
did
hope
beat her.
Gamer shows up soon.
Yeah, not until
I'll
you
say-
were like 14.
Girls biologically and mentally mature faster than boys until like they hit puberty early. Like everything happens earlier for girls, statistically speaking.
And we live longer, so we're better.
Yeah, we're literally just a more advanced version of you guys.
Well, you do have two things I wish I had access to all the time that I don't.
Gross. With science, you could. That's all I'm
Boobs.
saying.
Hey, look,
Man,
a
what's
shiny
that?
thing.
Shiny.
Plot,
That is
hurry up.
shining from
Save us all.
far away.
Yeah. We somehow get off the topic of the movie.
I kind of feel that's a
so
metaphor
far.
for like this movie and us right now. It's just feeling
That-
so
that's
far
us
away
away.
from us. Yay,
So
adventure,
this child's
fun.
being lured in by
He's
a weird
running
shiny
away
object.
from the. Did he swim all the way to that island? Because I am super impressed by this child right now. He could be the hero of this movie.
He is the
Well,
hero.
he is the hero of this movie.
Yeah.
Does he defeat the monsters?
Well,
No, then hush.
He's the reason
I
why.
was just-
okay, shit. I'm
Gamera
sorry.
does it, okay?
No, oh,
Just
you're a
fuck right the fuck
dumbass.
off then, if you don't mind.
Climb this rock face.
That's
No
what I
one gave me
thought.
snacks. I'm a little hangry.
That was your job. You only have you to play.
Now he's like cliffhangering this shit.
Well, she was told she couldn't bring light bulbs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good
I'm out
snack.
of money, okay? Jeez.
That's awfully small for him to have seen way back there.
I brought
like
the
the
Gatorade,
glow.
so
I
You
brought
said
beer.
French fries, and then you arrived with no French fries, so you're pretty much the worst friend ever.
I wanted to get
And
those
I hope
French
whatever
fries.
those things were that attacked old pervert Gamera bite you in the
Why
neck.
does he
Gauss?
have
Gauss.
the
I hope
pervert
the Gauss
camera.
get you.
Yes.
And then you'll
That's
get
Gauss.
Gauss too.
That's really mean.
Oh,
and
plot.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. Save us.
Plot, guys. Plot.
Look at his eyes. It's like, what?
It's a perfectly round ball. I would have thrown that as soon as I picked it up.
That you have problems.
It's camera.
And it just for
But
that
at
camera
that
looks
age,
like a
anything
normal
remotely
turtle.
ball shaped was getting picked up and
I was gonna say
thrown.
he's just a turtle.
Some you keep some balls.
I've never seen
Some balls
him
you never
first.
throw.
If only all birth
Some
was
balls
that.
you keep close to you all the time.
That's true.
You cherish them.
They feel slimy and gross.
For the
Sometimes they're further away,
I just
depending on
want
the
everyone
temperature.
to know that Gamera is not a turtle. Just gonna
What?
put that out there.
Why not?
That's a tortoise.
Gamera's not a turtle?
Turtles have fins and live in the water. Tortoises live on land and have feet. That is a tortoise. He is not a turtle. Just
Well,
gonna throw that out
okay,
there.
but he also flies, so what would that
Well, that's
make him-
fine. I'm just that what you're
That
looking
makes
at
him a
right
flying
now.
tortoise.
What you're looking at right now is a tortoise, a baby tortoise. It is not
Wow.
a turtle.
Wow.
Japan lied to
We
us.
need to rethink our entire
My
lives.
whole
now.
life's a lie.
I feel like it is. I don't even.
Turtles live in water with fins. Tortoises
Up is down, down is
Yep.
up.
I can't believe none of you knew.
Okay, how old do you think that guy is?
I thought it was the other way.
Nope.
That guy is
Sea turtles?
is 37.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. What about
Yeah.
sea tortoise?
Galapagos tortoises.
Porpoise, tortoise.
That nope, not a
No.
thing.
Okay.
What
Ooh,
porpoise
is this
tortoise?
a candy
Yeah.
shop or a glass shop?
That would
It's
be
like a jewelry
pretty
shop.
sweet.
I'm gonna eat more
I'd love a
glass.
porpoise in the
Let's talk
tortoise
about
shop.
light bulbs earlier. Just
Damn.
gonna bite into some. Listen, I'm just hungry. I'm sorry.
Do you fantasize about eating light bulbs?
No, that was earlier.
Yeah, it's a pearl he's got.
Oh.
Gifts.
I think,
I'm
I
saying
think it should.
44 to 47.
Which one? The other guy
On
that's
the
sitting
left.
down?
Yeah, the new one.
The new one. The other male.
Yep. In the purple shirt.
Okay. Female. Enter. Scene right. How old?
That was creepy.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, sorry for what? Laughing at his face? Or-
Yes, yeah,
Oh, okay.
pretty much for the outburst.
Yeah, that hurt me.
She said shit.
Because she dropped something.
Thanks, guys.
Just in case you guys didn't hear us say that, we wanted to call attention to it.
She said kind of quietly, speak up.
I don't think that's an issue for me.
I also like how most of this movie actually takes place in like a more, like a smaller town. I mean, the end fight is going to take place in a big city, but
Thank you.
Spoilers.
Yeah, really. You just like to give away everything when we watch these movies for those of us.
Are we gonna have another flash forward?
Can't you even walk straight?
Wow, stop shaming that turtle.
Tortoise.
It's a tortoise.
Turtle.
No, actually, it's a tot.
It's
You just said it.
Actually,
top, top.
I think it's a turtle.
he's like, I was actually trying to go that way.
Toot.
That's how I'm gonna teach my kids to watch.
Toot.
They will be struggling. I'm like, listen, it just toot, 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 toot. Boom, that's it.
I don't think that's enough wisdom to give a child so they can walk.
All the wisdom they need.
I think you're wrong.
See, I'm gonna, every time they try to walk, push them down so they develop excellent balance.
And they know to get back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of life lessons.
Now we're watching The Wizard of
You're
Oz.
going to be a great dad.
Well,
You've been feeding me all these lies.
well, if
That's actually a small little Yorkie dog.
The turtle?
Yeah, his name's Toto.
Oh.
well, he doesn't know that's Gamera yet because right now he looks like a legit.
Turtle.
Tortoise.
Tortoise.
He's a tortoise. God, did none of you go to science class?
Well, no, I'm 34, so I don't go to any class actually.
Ever? In your whole life, you never went to school and learned basic 3rd grade science that teaches you what animals are what?
I was educated in America, so no.
No. I'm just going to point out the fact that the only homeschooler here is also the only one who knows
Yes,
how to
I
train
know.
their animals. Just going to throw that out there.
Well, I guess you're better than all of us. Maybe.
That's true. It's actually, that's true.
We all bask in your shadow. The looms large over us
Do
all.
turtles only live in water?
No, they can live on land, but turtles have fins and spin like the. If you drop, that's why the misconception's a really big deal for one big reason, and this is why. No, listen, it's a big deal.
This needs to get out there.
It does because a bunch of dumbass, us mostly Americans, pick up a tortoise and they go, look, it's a turtle. I'll set it free, and they drop it in water. And guess what? Those little things right there, they can't swim. So people are just killing tortoises by drowning them because they throw them back in the water.
I think tortoises know how to handle water.
They can't swim. They don't have the mechanics for it. They
Can't
will
they
drown.
fly?
I mean, they'll fly. But
I mean,
they
don't
can't
they have the
swim.
mechanics to float?
What's their shell for?
Yeah, isn't
Protection.
Aren't they naturally buoyant?
No, there's a difference between tortoises and turtles.
I don't
Jeez.
believe you.
Go.
Yeah, they don't
I'm
float.
gonna
They don't
take-
float like small
I'm
rocks.
gonna take you to
do.
court over this.
Okay.
It's about time.
I believe
son.
tortoises can survive in water,
They can't. They will
or
drown.
at least know what to do
For
in
at
water.
least 3 minutes.
For at least 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
So, Alex, you've oh Jesus,
Did he just throw him
you've
on
seen
his
Guardian
back?
of the Universe and Advent of Legion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for some reason you haven't watched the Best Gamera movie yet, but we'll
Yeah,
get
what-
into that. But
What the hell?
what are
Waiting
you
for
hoping
this.
to get out of for your Gamera experience in
There
this
it
film?
goes.
Oh,
There it goes.
What
That-
Stuff like that.
What is produce? What is he?
I want to see his little switchblade elbows come into being.
He's
That's
actually
what I
just
like.
pissing.
He pisses like steam.
Where you putting the turtle kid?
There
Tortoise,
was
whatever.
What
Don't put it
tortoise?
there.
Well, that is some shush face.
He starts putting his finger across his neck, or else I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, stuff like little floating baby tortoises.
Tortai.
I
Tortillions.
think you
Tortoise.
gotta like invest in some heavy duty curtains if you
Tordexin.
grow up with a full on like door window within 5 feet of someone else who also the full on.
Yeah, but that's how a lot of
Well,
the
he looks
places.
like he has some. He just probably doesn't.
Can you imagine if you ever went into your room and started undressing and forgot that your window was wide
it's a
open
girl.
and there's?
She probably doesn't care.
No, I mean for both of them. God.
I love there's literally
he probably
a
doesn't
flying
care.
tortoise or whatever on screen right now, and you're worried about like her having privacy with you.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a flying turtle.
I'm sorry.
Tortoise.
I look at the world through a different set of glasses than you.
Yeah, you're weird. Oh,
What
Is he
dwarves?
sleepy?
he's gonna pick him up and throw him.
No.
Prove me right.
I'm waiting for it. Look at those. Oh, okay, never mind.
He's white fangy Gamera.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're too dangerous.
No,
Flying.
he's following
No, come back to
him.
me.
Floating in the air.
At tortoise speeds. Yeah, guys, haven't you ever read Tortoise in the Hare?
Yeah.
God. Sorry.
That would have been the ultimate irony if he had to fight a giant like murder rabbit in this movie.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
I know, I'd be down.
No, he had to race him for the fate of the world.
Well, Gamera could win. Could he just fly and
steady wins
they just blow him up with fire?
Right, but everybody expect him to lose because he's a
I like
tortoise.
how he's like hiding from him.
Tortoise.
He's a tortoise. But the tortoise always wins. The tortoise versus the hare. Tails old tortoise.
I also think too, for budgetary reasons, it's one of the reasons why they waited for like Gamera to become larger and more Gamera-esque. Because again, like that way you can kind of have like the first half of this movie kind of. Oh, I don't know. I think he'll be okay.
He's gonna transform immediately. Well,
He just uppercuts that truck.
yeah,
Boo!
Thank God.
Not
Right.
today.
that would have been awesome. You idiot! I have a shell.
You would have been fine.
Have you ever seen a turtle or tortoise get ran over? It's gross looking.
It's rough.
The shell usually protects them, right?
No, it doesn't.
No,
Yeah.
No.
caves in and it's
The
gross.
car just goes right over it, right?
Right.
Thank you.
Does a lot of damage.
You don't know anything. You're over talking about how much you like turtles and you don't even know the difference. You don't know anything.
I know a lot about turtles.
Straight use!
I know lots.
Know lots about things.
See, he doesn't even know what he has. Is that you?
He
Is this
he
the
does
story of
share a
your
lot
youth?
He does share a lot of.
I like
similar-
turtles.
No, right? I keep thinking of the Turtle Kid too.
Just made me think of
We
A
both
Christmas
grew up in a
Story
restaurant.
when they're
But-
waiting in line to see
We
Santa.
both like turtles. I had a
Kid
turtle.
turns around.
Was
I
it
like
actually
the
a
Wizard
tortoise?
of Oz.
It was a tortoise. I actually had many
Okay.
tortoises.
Maybe like if your whole life
Oh,
you had
oh.
a dog and you kept saying you owned a cat.
It's not quite the same thing.
It's close.
Not-
though.
By the
No,
way,
it's not
can we
close.
point out how
It's not
good
really
this
that
CGI?
good.
You were
Turtles
asking
and
me when we're
tortoises
going
are in
to
the
start
same
seeing
reptile.
I
They're
actually
actually
was
very
going to
similar.
comment a minute ago.
Yeah.
that
I was
just
it's
reading
a lot
about it on
better than what
Google.
we've been
Because I'm
seeing.
pretty sure all the little Toto Gamera versions of them are actually all digital shots.
They're both.
Like this?
I think that's it's all
tested
CGI.
eyes.
Then I'm impressed.
I
Yeah,
think
I
it
knew
is.
that.
That is.
But just in different.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless they're
classification
doing it where like
families.
they maybe were using a real
Like super
tortoise, and then they're like
top.
did put like a CGI head because the head is clearly.
Yeah. No, but I think they've done a good job.
I mean, that might have been a real.
Ah! My dad did that to one of my tortoises.
And did you say,
My
"Oh no, my
tortoise."
turtle"?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
All right.
it sounds like something.
I
You
couldn't
suck
even
at
do that.
skateboarding.
My dad would also do that.
Oh,
Oh no, they're gonna have tortoise.
just start flying
soup.
again.
Is he Shredder and he's gonna dine on turtle soup? Anyone? Anyone? No. All right. Well,
Don't you dare talk
All
about
I know is that place needs a health inspector. That's pretty gross. Tortoise
True.
just-
That's not even think of
Lord, this
Ratatouille.
kitchen is just a death trap.
oh, that's a.
Aww.
That was meant to be a joke. That was not Jiger.
yeah, the stabby guy.
Yeah. What was there was an older Gamera movie
With
where
a literal knife kaiju.
yeah where
Literally
it basically
like a
his head looked like that knife. That's meant to be like a joke, like him facing off against him.
That movie was awful.
Yeah, but
I'm proud of all these street youths for wearing all their protective gear.
I'm gonna look it up because I want to remember what it was.
I'm proud of them too.
Nobody wants to grow up with scarred up elbows.
I grew up with scarred
Gear
up
on.
elbows.
I have scarred up elbows.
Yeah, it was supposed to look like Giron.
Gear on. That is horrifying. Who
Yeah.
thought that up?
Aww. Little knife head. I like aw.
And he had little like ninja stars right here.
Shurikens that would shoot out like him.
God. Yeah,
I've never
shit.
seen this before. No shit.
Dinosaur poster in the background. Yeah. I believe that's a Diplodocus on the bottom.
No, he's only friends with cool people.
The thing has
It's
a name.
just a fucking turtle. Look how cute it is.
Unlike you.
You're cute
She's
too.
like, now they're not gonna pay attention to me. Oh. Look at that. That is totally a face of
know.
I'm
Touch
not
it.
getting all the attention anymore.
That's what they were saying. Touch it.
That's the line to show. What happened to this guy?
He's just turtling. Getting in touch with his inner turtle.
And he would be because he's in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's doing it poorly. Like he looks.
Alright, he's practicing his
pretty
inner
rough.
tortoise. Okay?
Well, maybe he was trying to tortoise, but he's in the water.
Yeah, he's
so
just
it's hard
having-
for him.
If
This
you
is what a
tortoise,
tortoise
you're
looks
supposed to
like in the
turtle.
water.
He's like, damn, I should have turtled instead.
It looks like he abandoned a submarine.
Yeah,
Things
well,
are just slowly shooting up out of the water.
This is why it is important to know the difference between tortoise and
Right.
turtle.
You don't go and
Or you
pretend
may
to
end
be
up
a
like me,
tortoise in the
kids.
water. Did he just disappear?
He's turtling now.
He's gone full turtle. Full tortoise. Full tortoise in the
Now
ocean.
he's full tortoise.
oh,
That is a lot of blood.
that was a big ass hemorrhoid.
That seems like a
That
person.
is-
Oh my god!
What's wrong with you?
I don't really want to know what you just said.
That is all the blood. He said it was like a big hemorrhoid that just popped.
I said I didn't want to know.
All I heard is
What
I
he
want
said.
to know.
Nothing but the classiest of commentaries here on the Kaiju Commentary. You're welcome.
I had one wish.
This guy's super serious. The guy looks a little low in that chair. Am I wrong? Is anyone else picking up on that?
I think he looks low.
I missed it. It's Professor.
He looks a little low in the sea. It looks like he.
Hello, giant monster council.
Yeah, is that a thing? Can I get on that?
I know, right? I'll try politics so I can be in a giant monster council. Like shit.
So what's your job? I primarily deal with giant monsters.
I might actually shave off my beard and cut my hair if I get to be on a
I am on the
monster.
giant monster council, and I am here to. Are you
Discuss
kidding
giant
me?
monster
You wouldn't have
things.
to cut your hair or shave your beard. You just have to start wearing an eye patch.
And just grin wickedly all the time at nothing in particular.
The cluster bombs will finish your mouth.
No, seriously, can we do this?
I know, right? That's it, guys. We're starting a giant
Yeah, I heard
monster
you guys
council.
have a giant monster council. I would love to.
We can meet here every Friday.
It's good name for a podcast.
Giant monster council. Yeah. I can't even say it.
Giant
musketeer.
musketeer.
Let's do our podcast.
Welcome to another edition of the
If you're
Giant
my
Monster
girlfriend, you
Catcher.
can be with him in Zealand. That's his plan.
She wants to be noticed by him so bad. He is just like,
No.
Bro, have you
look
seen?
at her. She's like, look at
Have
me.
you seen that tortoise though?
Have you seen that their tortoises?
Yeah, that tortoise is
The
pretty
tortai.
high.
It's singular. Tortoise.
The tortoise. It looks like he's always gonna eat the thing like a goddamn sandwich.
The language is gamer speak. Tortonese.
Tortizes.
Oh. Oh, he's got a little bit bigger.
I feel like that's the worst position for a turtle to be in.
That's how they sleep.
Well, good thing he's a tortoise.
Yeah, you just said.
He keeps
You
calling
just
him
said it. You just
Okay.
said
Well,
it.
we've been calling
No,
him a turtle
Adrian.
since the 60s.
There's only
You're the
one
only one who insists-
explanation. You're stupid.
Whoa.
This looks like they're trying to smuggle out a turkey platter or something.
I wish. Did he just say, "Brother, where art thou"?
What a great
I
movie.
swear that's what I saw.
What a great
On the
movie.
subtitles.
Better every time you see it.
What?
Oh, brother, where art thou?
I'm not seeing that.
I don't even
it's
know what that is.
awesome.
Oh, is that a...
Fun fact, my mom was friends with the guy that sang the song for it.
Oh, yeah? Too bad nobody knew he actually sang the song.
I know.
Everybody thought it was George Clooney.
I know.
Even the guy that sang the song's wife.
Oh!
That was a famous story, yeah.
Are we seriously talking
It's
about...
the
know.
Soggy Bottom Boy.
I've not seen it, but I know what movie it's from.
Okay.
Alright, sorry.
There's a Cocker Spaniel size
How can
flying
he-
fire breathing turtle on screen right now, people. Like, what more do you need?
I'm sorry, but when you start thinking about George Clooney, it's hard to stop.
Okay.
So
yeah.
George Clooney needs to be in a Gamera movie. Is that what we're getting from
So,
this?
if Gamera was
I don't
voiced
know.
Soggy
by
bottom
George
boy.
Clooney...
I want to know why this kid is so sure he won't get any bigger. Like, he's like, don't worry, everyone. I know he's not going to get
This is
bigger.
it. There's no way. There's no way.
I know
it's
he
bigger.
grew huge overnight, but
That was just puberty. All right.
I mean, it's a turtle. Turtles
Yeah.
never get any bigger than this. The only way he'd get any bigger if he was a tortoise.
Oh, I like how that's the reason why he can't be a monster. Is because he doesn't want to die. Oh, so cute.
These movies always have such tragic children. Okay, so she probably is a year or two old.
I was gonna say she's like Shaquille O'Nealing over this kid.
She is.
She's like she could literally just step over him.
They're the same age, though, right?
I said she might be a year or two older. Although in all fairness,
No, for sure. She's definitely
way faster than I was a good
know.
6 to 8 inches taller than
He
most
might
of the
just
boys
be
in
a
my grade
right-
for like 2 years.
Yeah, this is like a
A
Shaq
red
and
child.
Muggsy
Wow.
Bogues.
I feel like she definitely grew up like babysitting him, but only like, you know, a year or two older, like that sort of thing.
I mean, a lot of boys have a crush on girls that are a year or two older than them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that he doesn't have a crush on her.
Or their
He
teacher.
100% does.
Oh, yeah, 100% does.
No, he has a
God, Dad.
But where?
I know you didn't answer my question though, kid. Hey, I clothe and feed you, so how about you come back here and tell me where the fuck you're going? You shit.
You little shit.
I don't really think you understand the dichotomy of our relationship here. That's that moment where every dad just turns into Kratos and just out of nowhere just goes, "Boy,
You will do as I say."
This girl's gonna die.
She's got a heart surgery.
I'll get angry if you say things like that."
Listen,
Oh.
everyone should give warnings like that. Like that'd be a really good way to avoid a lot of conflict is to give a warning. If you keep talking like that, then I'm gonna be pissed. You get one chance.
Yeah, I
You
remember
get
my
one
parents used to
slap.
tell me they were going to be displeased with things I said, and it would, like, you know, after I was done laughing at their faces, I'd be like, "Wait, what?" Oh, I'm sorry. Is that supposed to mean
Thank
something
you
to me?
for sharing your disturbed childhood.
I'm
with
going to
us.
be angry with you if you continue to do this. Oh, really?
If you mouth off one more time, and I remember thinking about mouthing off and then waking up a week later.
Jesus.
And I was like, huh, I guess I decided to take a nap instead.
Good choice. Good choice.
What is this killer
Why
headache?
is my jaw ajar?
Why is it wired together?
Yeah, like, why is it more
What is it missing?
Why is a straw in my mouth? I don't know what's going on
I do
here.
not know at all. what's
This
going
is-
on.
this is his
Just
dead
recently
mom.
died?
Oh.
It's a
Well,
little weird, the music choice, but you know.
I mean, he's visiting Italy at the same time. Okay.
That was-
It's
To add back in the
Very
audio they cut out, she's just
romantic.
screaming horrific things at him.
In a minute, they're gonna share a spaghetti noodle.
gross.
Oh, you look like the camera.
So why are his
Oh, with
eyes
the
pitch black?
camera.
Because it makes him cuter.
I don't know.
Because he's a tortoise.
he's
They're the
half
color of his
adorable,
soul.
half demon.
I mean, they weren't always. Again, different Gamera films have been like different. I mean, traditionally, like in the show era, they were always kind of like a yellowish.
So did he get that at the same time?
Yeah, the egg was on top of that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
what is that?
It's
Her
radioactive
comic book?
No, not that.
tortoise.
Oh.
The thing that he got with the egg.
It's the radioactive tortoise stone.
I was like, remember she lended him a
The
comic
blood
book?
Yeah.
tortoise stone.
No, I don't remember that. It's a good luck charm.
I don't want this.
It's like thanks for the ashtray, I guess.
It's a very nice bowl.
How'd you get his permission? Does he talk too?
Only when no one else is around.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds bad. Did yours talk to you too when no one was around?
They talk to me all the time.
Now
No,
give her the
just
stone.
When everyone was
Did
Give
anyone
her
else hear him?
the
Everyone
stone.
heard him.
I don't believe you.
He's
Was
a very
everyone else in the room
smart
real?
turtle.
She's
No.
like, I'm just waiting for this wind to blow my skirt up.
That's what I thought the first time I saw it too. I was like, that's a dress made for the wind to blow up.
Yeah, and the fact that she
Trust
went
me.
up
Oh,
on the
I
stairs to
thought
talk
that
to
too.
him. She's just trying. She's like, I'm gonna be hospitalized for a really long time.
There's those certain dresses, it's just like they're made to just be blown
Yeah,
up
all
in
the
air.
time.
Do you wear those too, Alex?
You
Oh,
guys!
every Sunday.
You guys!
Alex wears sundresses.
Very breezy.
I
They make
love
me so
sundresses.
pretty. All right,
They're
I
so
mean, if they
free.
make you feel pretty, you wear them every day, buddy.
I do.
Look,
I
more
will.
remnants of people who are not.
What's happening underwater?
There is another kaiju in this movie.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're just watching.
Is
a
it
movie
also
about
a
cute
baby
tortoise.
kaiju? Is it gonna be a baby
Yeah,
fight?
do we get to watch its progression?
No. This one's waiting for like the good part of
I'd
the movie
like to
show
see
up.
baby versions of all the kaiju.
This
Please.
isn't the best part of the movie.
It'd be like the Looney Tunes show, but
Tiny
Kaiju.
Red
yeah,
Dress.
yeah, that one.
Oh god.
I don't know though. That baby
But then you just
Godzilla
end
was
up with-
horrifying.
Yeah, Manila.
He was horrifying.
Yeah.
No, it
It's
wasn't that
fugly.
bad.
I thought he reminded me.
The
of
one that
Barney.
you guys showed us was bad.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
one that we saw,
It was cute.
It was still creepy.
and there was the one you
Barney.
saw in the 90s too, when it was
Barney's
like a Pokemon.
creepy.
yeah.
The one where Space
Why is
Godzilla
Barney
hero like
creepy?
this
He
is space.
molested children.
The one where you
There's
just
no
give that
proof
whole
against
plot
that.
line
Yes,
where
there
he
is.
He
becomes
loved
Space Godzilla in
children
the
very
future.
much. There's a difference.
Not always.
You're right, but Barney did not
Yes, he did.
harm
Yes,
children.
he did. Say he
Tell me
Why are we
Barney.
talking about Barney? God damn it!
Because
Alex.
She's
said-
trying to
he
grow
said
up my
Manila.
Because
He
we
said
are watching a
Manila
kaiju
was
movie.
cute because he looked like Barney, and I said Barney's creepy too, and he's like, "How's Barney creepy?" I said Barney molested children.
Oh my
Unconfirmed.
This
Unconfirmed.
is the last time we watch a camera. Actually, this may be the last time we watch a camera movie.
That's the last one, right?
If they don't get their shit together, make another one.
I wanted that trailer of that new camera. Oh my
Yeah, everyone wanted that, and then they
That was a
decided to
real
be like,
trailer, right?
huh?
That was a real trailer, but
It
they
was
like-
a kind of a concept trailer they had done, and basically this was going to be what the movie was going to look like, and then they decided to be
Can
like,
you make
nah.
them do that?
Toto.
call him.
Buster Rhymes.
Oh, ha! See what you did
Same
there?
thing.
I thought the rest of Africa.
What?
Sorry.
That's a
Toto,
probably
because
an
the Toto.
octave. Too.
Oh, okay.
See, that rains down in Africa.
rains down in Africa.
I'm glad I started this.
I'm glad I
I
started.
love this.
Bless the rains.
Toto. 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 Toto.
And call him by his real name.
What's his real name?
Gamera.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, he does actually.
Maybe he didn't
He
want
was
to look
telling
at
the
me
girl
anymore.
earlier, like, no, he's
Clearly,
not
you
Gamera.
got self-esteem
Like, he knows
issues,
what he
kid.
has now because he grew so
Probably
fast.
does.
Does he though?
Have you been watching this movie?
How does he know it's camera? What if it's like Gamera's
Because
brother?
his baby tortoise grew into a freaking size of a wolf
Yeah, but
overnight.
what if it's Gamera's brother? Like, you know,
I don't think he knows his
I don't think
camera.
you've been reading the subtitles.
I have been.
Alex, I'm gonna let you know something. You don't speak Japanese. You need to read it.
I thought I did.
No, you're wrong.
Bye.
He just screeched like a
Later,
Acid
loser!
trip in the
Deuces.
dream right now.
Nerd. Hit the nerd.
Maybe you should have given
Crying?
away my
Sweating?
ash
He's
bowl.
crying and sweating. He's having a rough time.
He's gonna be so dehydrated when he wakes up. God, somebody give me a Gatorade.
What if he's drooling too?
The KAIJU come here is not sponsored anyway affiliated with Gatorade.
Or is it?
That'd be pretty dope.
Hey, if they want to chuck some money my way, I'll play Gatorade all the time. Like, you know, talking about kaiju sure builds up a hearty
All right, you
thirst,
stop right there.
and nothing quenches such thirst like
Electrolytes.
Frost Glacier Freeze Gatorade, available now at all
I'm just
retailers.
picturing Wayne's World.
Yeah, just start.
Are they like
It's a choice. What is it? It's a choice of a
trying to
generation.
investigate?
Yeah.
Gamera shows back up with like a Nike hat on or something. Like, what the fuck?
A bang up work. 62.
That's a solid shirt. I'm gonna get one like that.
Is it, well, it's
Ah,
Oh.
fuck.
Tornado.
Could it be Toto?
No, tornado.
Toto?
It's actually just Wednesday at noon on the first Wednesday of the month. They're just testing the tornado sirens.
I don't think they do that.
And this is where the movie suddenly remembers it's a kaiju movie.
We're talking about Africa? By Toto?
And I should point out, there are some kind of, I mean, you kind of saw a little bit in the water, but there's some kind of gruesome scenes in this movie because it's all Gamera films are kind of famous. Even the really kid-friendly ones were having a lot of like gory stuff in them. And this one, while not as extreme as other ones, does have. There's gonna be a. You do see like human casualties in this movie, kind of, sort of.
A town better get destroyed.
You do see human casualties. Kinda.
Sort
It's
of.
not.
Sort of.
What is this, Cloverfield?
Gamera is not a scalp.
Yeah. You're waiting to dust that one off for a while, haven't you?
I just remembered it, so
Gamera is not a scalp.
I said it as soon as I remembered it.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh.
Zetus.
Cool
It's
looking.
Godzilla.
He's got hanging
They
things on
wish
his
they would have been
jaws.
Godzilla, but
He
Toho
looks
said no.
like a dinosaur.
What was? Is that your afraid of kaiju noise?
Why aren't these people running?
It kind of looks like an old wise dragon.
Because the ground is shaking and knocking
it's
them
'cause
down.
They're trapped. That's right.
Yeah, I really love the suit of Zetus. Like, it's a really cool suit.
Mm-hmm. It's dangerous. You don't say.
You're about to eat that
Time to
little
chomp.
kid.
Oh. Oh, it's eating all those people.
Yeah.
Including their friend.
Wait. What?
Yeah, the little boy that fell.
Yeah,
He
the
couldn't
little
keep up.
Katsuya.
He just ate him.
Oh no.
Or did he?
Oh no, he's there.
This
be
thing
like
is
that.
tiny.
I
Psych!
Ashley, that was mean.
Disappointed much, guys?
I know, right?
Very disappointing.
One of these kids better die by the end of the movie.
All of it's just murdering people.
This kid will never be okay.
And again, and it's also,
Watching
again,
kids
a,
just being chomped.
a rare instance where, again, a
think
kaiju
those
is
kids are
actually
people.
targeting humans. Like,
Yeah.
on a, even like just a
Well,
predatory
there he
level.
is. For a kaiju, he's not that big.
No, they're not. Again, and I think it's because, too, Gamera is young in this film,
I
so
like how
even when he gets
he
bigger.
just jumped in front of it, by the way.
I know, right?
He's
That's the
a
thing. Even when
brave man.
Gamera gets bigger, he's not going to be giant. So I think they needed a kaiju that was a bit more scaled down. Oh,
This is a job for the giant master KAIJU.
A bang of work.
I just heard Master Couch, so.
What?
there we go.
mess with
Master Couch.
I didn't hear Master Couch.
Now he has like 4 eyeballs.
And they're like looking in weird directions too. Or the one.
Giving him the crazy guy.
He's not fully grown yet, though, is he?
No, but this is what he's going to look like in the movie. The Gamera in this movie is
Oh,
basically
he's
kind of
got
like...
blood everywhere.
He's a
Yeah,
cute
he just
little
ate a bunch of
baby.
people.
Yeah.
Alright.
That kid just passed out.
Aw.
Ow.
Oh,
Kid just
a
checked out,
tortoise bite. Ouch. But he's got like tusks, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Get the fuck off me!
Ow.
How annoying. He looks like he's wearing saggy pants.
You know, that suit actually kind of reminds me of Zarkor.
Really?
Just that it's like it's almost like a man's body with just like a dragon head.
Oh, like the extension, like the long... Yeah.
I think it looks like a man.
Congratulations,
wearing saggy
Chris. You are the
leggings.
first person in history to watch one movie and reference Zarkor. That has never happened in the
I
history
want to
of
bring
any-
everything back to Zarkor.
Oh, I'm okay with
Alright.
it. But I'm just saying, I've never
Zarkor
experienced that before.
It's for the hardcore. Alright?
You know what this movie reminds me of? What? Zarkor. And history was made on that
Because they're
day.
about to go postal.
God damn it.
Emergency council meeting.
Wow. I witnessed history to make... Damn. I can
Back
say
on
I
the
was there.
sky.
We can all say we were there for
The
that.
last camera was 35 meters long. This one is only 8
He's
meters
so,
long.
so tiny.
Should have waited. This camera is much smaller.
Please keep going.
Did you get in contact with Professor Mmia?
They're Italian.
Tell him to meet me at the site.
Mamma mia.
Yes. Hey, yes, sir. Should I alert the rest of the members of the Giant Master Council?
That's what you should do sometime. We should watch
You
a
should just
movie on
do all
mute
of them.
with
Give
the
everyone a
subtitles.
different
Dub.
accent.
Just dub the
Yeah.
entire-
Character
Oh,
voice
God.
the
Dub
whole
now.
time.
We should.
Yeah, I will not be reading.
I'm not going to be reading.
Oh.
Oh.
Bam.
It's rough.
Uh-oh.
Is that all you've got?
Look at Cameron's face like, you son of a bitch.
It took him that long to catch his son.
Say.
Oh. I just want to hear Clint Eastwood's voice start coming out of Gamera's mouth.
What?
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
No, that'd be pretty cool.
Look how dumb you are.
I'll say he's not very smart.
I was gonna say, I think there might have been a better way for him to go about doing that.
Be careful what you wish for.
Again,
Clearly, I have to climb.
I gotta say the Superformer here is actually doing a really good job. Gamer's face like,
He's like, this spot? Will this spot work?
Whoa! Didn't know he had
What
that.
is that?
Stabby tongue. Okay.
Nasty.
Oh,
Did it
he
nick him?
caught him.
yeah, it's
Oh.
kind of classic Gamera to get fucked up really bad in
Yeah.
his movies.
He's literally like he
been
got stabbed
he's been impaled.
repeatedly.
Oh, that's so weird.
He's lost one of his hands
Aw,
to only
he's so
replace it
cute.
with fire.
Ooh. Yeah, no, the suit work in this is really, really good. Which again is why I don't understand why people shit on this movie so much. It's a really well made.
Again,
Kaiju
after Gamera 3, it's like.
Well, yeah, but again, you have to just basically look at those films and say the only thing they have in common.
I
is
think
the
so
name.
far this is better than the first two of the Gamera trilogy.
Really? Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
about
my
that.
memory's off, but
I don't know about that.
I just remember. Well, the third one was just like head and shoulder above the first two
Well,
in that
yeah.
trilogy.
But again, it's a different kind of movie.
Yeah,
But again, it's like Godzilla. You have
but the third one, the third one was a different kind even from the first two. Like,
Yeah, the third one really was like its own
yeah.
thing. Again, if you try to compare this movie to that one, you're kind of like, you really can't. It's a different thing, and that's how you have to look at it. Just you have to kind of take this movie
He
for
looks
kind of
like
what
he's
it
gonna
is.
punch someone.
Dude, they hurt his tortoise.
Well, I have this.
Yeah.
Maybe this can replace my heart.
Is that his heart?
Hello?
She's gonna touch it to her face, and then she's gonna turn into Carnage. It'd be awesome. What? You don't know who Carnage is?
No.
Wow.
So what? So there's Venom. You know who Venom
Don't worry,
is?
I'll edit that out for you,
Venom.
Alex, so the world doesn't hate you.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed.
Carnage is another symbiote.
Oh, okay. No, all them symbiotes doing their symbiosis. Don't look at me.
Ow. God, Alex, sometimes you make me feel so sick.
I am looking at you with disgust.
I do too. Don't worry.
Yeah, seriously,
I can
like,
take it.
I would be elbowing.
I would just elbow that kid right in the
I'd be like,
face.
get in the back. That's not true. Though. I'd probably let him in front because he's short.
It kind of reminds me of Gorgo a little bit. Remember we watched how they brought Gorgo through Piccadilly Circus on the back of a truck?
Mm-hmm.
Toto!
Tortoise.
Toto! Toto, I love you!
I think he knows it's not Toto now.
And that's a real prop they built too, like full size prop.
Guys, he won't get any bigger, I promise.
He got bigger.
No, but now.
But this
Now he's
time,
done.
I'm sure.
He's okay.
Is that my friend?
Jump on. You can do it. Jump on.
Cop was like-
And jump.
You can run. You gotta stay behind the line.
Cop just clotheslines a kid.
I was thinking that.
Not today. Not today. Not on my watch.
His little.
Little tail.
Little tail. Little tail.
Sorry, kid. I'm just following orders.
He snaps his neck.
Yeah.
What?
Just another day on the job.
Movies.
Snaps
Like,
his-
whoa.
Start killing kids.
Snap any kid's neck?
Yeah, just like
Close to
Revenge of the
portal?
Sith.
Yeah. Did you call it a turtle?
It was Order 66.
It's a
There was
turtle.
nothing he could do. He had to kill the young
Turtle.
ones.
We had to. Orders were
Yeah. Because from his point of view, the Jedi were evil. Whether you are lost.
See, it's not really Zetus' fault, because from his point of view, innocent townsfolk are evil.
Right.
So he had to eat them to death.
Mm-hmm.
He had to inflict murder via
What's his
consumption. Zetus.
And for Zetus, that's fine.
Yeah, because
Okay.
from his
Zetus!
point of view,
Chancellor Palpatine is evil.
I can accept Zetus then.
Zetus be all like, "You underestimate my power," and then Gamera cuts his legs off.
You are my brother, Zeus. I loved you.
I have the high ground.
Yeah. Don't try it.
Oh, his poor
This
wound.
guy's getting some deep tissue work done there. He's like, yeah, right there, right there.
Getting a massage.
I know, right? Look at that.
Blood transfusion.
They putting in what? Give him a Hawaiian punch? Like, oh.
Yeah, how do they find tortoise blood? Turtle blood that fast? That's a lot of turtle
They
blood.
gathered a lot of smaller ones.
That is a lot of turtle blood.
No, they're extracting it.
Yeah,
from
they're trying to get like, the
Oh,
energy.
yeah.
Well, think about it. For
Oh.
Gamera to be able to fly and do all the stuff he does, he would need a power source that would basically rival anything else on Earth. So, imagine if you could harness that, you would be able, again. I like the idea of when
Ooh, are they
people-
making super soldiers?
or what?
He assumes we taste good.
So they take
He
gamma energy and
tasted
just
us, he'll come back for
inject
sure.
it into people and make super gamma soldiers.
That would be interesting.
Like Spider-Man, but Turtle Man.
I like the idea of using kaiju physiology
Tortoise
to almost
man.
like weaponize it. Because again, if, kaiju can almost be looked at as living. I mean, Godzilla himself is basically a living weapon, but really any kaiju you can kind of view them as such. So if you could essentially kind of just extract what makes them what they are,
It's kind of like Akame got killed.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
You look so proud of yourself for a second there. You're like,
Well, I was just thinking about all the awesome stuff in there.
Toto.
shut up.
You inconsiderate little.
Yeah, I wish all the neighbors I've ever had were like that.
Oh, that's cool. They finally have something in common as father and son.
One thing that was interesting, the
I'm waiting for
the
the day
Heisei
for this to
Gamera
happen
films
to me and my
touched
dad.
upon this, and I've
Me
always
too.
wondered like, hey, is the whole Gamera protecting as nature versus nurture? And one of the things they even said at the end of the Advent of Legion, they were talking about saying, if Gamera may one day view us as the enemy, if we continue to damage the Earth, because in that one it seemed like Gamera was very much there protecting the world as opposed to us, whereas kind of the Showa Gamera films, and by and large this Gamera, feels like he's more protecting humanity specifically. So I think that is kind of like the two big differences. Like the Heisei Gamera is kind of like the greater good Gamera. This one is very much like on the ground people. I want to protect people Gamera. So I would say kind of in terms of characterization, that's kind of the two biggest differences, especially because you see in the third Gamera film, like there is collateral damage. Gamera, when he's like launching fireballs in a city to kill gals, he's not thinking about the people in the buildings he's blowing up. Whereas this Gamera,
Yeah, I took that more as like he's protecting humanity,
but like in the
as long as
broad
humanity
stuff,
goes on to survive, but not like
individual people. Yeah,
it's like people are gonna die here. There's no way around that.
yeah. Whereas this
But
Gamera
I'm gonna
feels
take out this thing that would otherwise, if I weren't here, wipe you all out.
exactly. Whereas this Gamera feels more like okay, he'll
He'll do what he can to save.
if individual people.
Yeah.
Like he'll kind of pull his punches.
Thank you.
Oh shit! Here we go.
So it looks like they're headed into
To battle.
summer camp the first day.
Little stand by me moment. That one kid in the middle looks like he's ready.
He saw other people get chomped.
I
up
know.
by
That,
a
I was just about to say he's
He-
seen
And
some
he has
shit.
the appropriate
Has-
face.
He's ready for war.
Been through a lot.
He's the vet here. He's
He
like,
grows up to be a serial killer.
He needs therapy.
quick, somebody give that kid a hug.
Oh, he's so becoming a serial killer. Look at
Yeah.
that face.
Oh no, he's
Yeah,
so
he's gonna murder
savable.
people.
He's
Look at that
savable.
face. That's a
He
just
is
straight up
still
killer.
within the grasp of saving.
No, he's not.
You don't know anything.
He isn't fully committed to the dark side.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's falling asleep on a train. I
Yeah,
do that
he's
all the
falling
time.
into
I
the
got a
dark side.
concussion.
That might be
You do
true.
that all the time. When are you on trains?
Yeah, how often
Well,
are you
on
a
moving
train?
vehicles. I've always hated moving vehicles.
You know, I'm driving to work. I fall asleep all the time. No big deal.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Best sleep I've ever had in my life was on a bed in the back of an RV. Just.
I did fall asleep driving one time during
After I
like
take-
student driving, with like the instructor sitting next to me. I fell asleep at the wheel.
My first ticket was because I fell asleep at the wheel.
Yes, this is
Good
still
times,
recording.
good times. Well, Japan is so safe though, where like kids can ride trains and like the subway and they're fine.
Well, again, like the freaking kindergartners do.
Yeah.
They're like 5, 6 years old. They know where to go. Nobody bugs them.
Again, I love how they built that thing. It's awesome. So many movies now, like everything is digital. And again, it looks at the CGI now. Most movies looks it's phenomenal. So I'm not hating on it, but I'm just saying, if I got to go visit a film set, it'd be so cool to go there and see that there, like a big, camera. Be able to go up and touch it and kind of pose with it, take
Yeah,
pictures
have
of
it
it.
in your basement.
What?
What?
That's a big basement.
Dude, I'd keep that tortoise in my basement.
Uh-oh, here we go.
He has
Is that a
awakened.
different thing?
No, that's
Oh, that's just what
Rhaegar.
he looks like
Jesus.
underwater.
This is
Yeah.
Rhaegar appears.
oh god.
Enter Rhaegar, stage right.
I always forget his name. Zetus?
Zetus.
Adidas?
Yeah,
Cletus.
Adidas.
That'd be really creepy. Like if you got like imagine like if someone flying overhead like in a helicopter, they might be the first people to see a kaiju coming in. Imagine what that would look like. You just look down in the water and you see something like that.
It would look like that.
It would probably.
It would, yeah, it would look like that. But that'd be so scary to see that. You look down and be like, holy shit.
Having to tell people there's a big turtle.
Have you seen
coming.
previews for Megalodon?
Yeah.
Or Meg.
Meg. The Meg.
The Meg, yeah.
I read the first book.
Was he coming straight for Gamera?
Well, there's that shot in the trailer
Like he
where it's like
sits
all
it.
those people on the
Yeah.
beach and then they show it like
That's
that
yeah,
makes
it
me
looked
think
like
of that, yeah.
Gamera's like, yeah, I'm
Here,
awake.
My question.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I said, is he coming straight for him? Like, can he sense him?
Yeah, I think, well, he's kind of viewing Gamera more like a rival. I think Zetus
could
in this
he
film was
smell
more
him or
like a
something?
big... Well, I think Zetus is kind of like a big alpha predator in this movie. So it's kind of
Both.
similar to Godzilla when Godzilla was coming ashore when there's another kaiju. It's more or less he's drawn to...
Yeah, we just found him in a building.
Oh, they
Yeah,
probably
he's
sense
got
a
a big-
smell.
That's
Yeah.
what I just said. Can
Totally
he smell him?
Probably.
She literally asked you that twice, to be fair.
Yes. And for the second time, yes.
Thanks.
I want to answer both your questions.
Thank you.
Why wouldn't he be able to smell him?
I don't know.
He's a big turtle.
Are reptilian creatures known for using their sense of smell?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
With
are.
their tongues.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Oh, it was more of a heat sensor. With their
No, they
Jacob
taste like
sensor.
the particulates in the air.
Yeah,
That's
like
why
Komodo
they
dragons, they did a
continually
lot
put
too,
their
yeah.
tongue
Oh,
on
I
it.
guess that's true. I was thinking of snakes.
Again, Zetus is small enough
Gosh, am I the
where
only
he
one
can
that learned
still
about animals in
behave
school?
more
Yeah,
like
you
it,
are.
have more natural biological impulses versus something you get as big as Godzilla, and he's kind of like surpassed that. So again,
He's
Zetus is essentially
an
just
elf.
a big predator, just kind of foraging for food.
He's pretty hardcore.
It's pretty hardcore. It's gonna sound like a weird comparison, but it's almost like an anteater. Like he's when he goes down to like the belly, he starts eating people up.
Oh, I bet you were talking. I thought you were telling me like this is like a weird comparison, but he's like a lot like Zarkor.
That was a little.
That's where I thought you were. I was like, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
He wasn't.
He's really not though. That's the thing.
I know, but I'm setting you up by that. We're calling him hardcore.
You can't just say Zetus.
It was
is
like
hardcore
I
once.
said it to you. I was like, is he gonna spike it?
He's gonna spike you.
And he didn't. Are you
Let me
okay,
shake you some
counselor?
more.
Right?
The
You
giant
might be injured.
monster
I will
counselor
shake you
needs
to
you,
make sure those
counselor.
injuries get worse.
Or better. You can shake someone, out of a.
Ironic, isn't it? On our way to the giant monster council, a giant monster killed us.
Oh,
Good day, folks.
No, he got bigger.
yep.
He just at will doubles his size.
Right? There's no rhyme or reason to his growth pattern.
He rages to grow.
Yeah, it's so weird not hearing.
He thinks about how much he
roar.
loves the children,
Yeah.
and he gets larger.
They use
Ew.
that stock. Oh god.
Why did you say it like that?
It's very true. Though. He has to
Because
be big
I was
enough.
trying to disgust everyone, and I thought if I say it like this, it'll probably more effectively disgust everyone.
We're right.
Unfortunate success.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ow. My chest just cracked.
Why won't they let those people in?
Go that way!
Like, it's the middle of the day. Why is that door not open?
Because there's a big giant kaiju killing things.
Yeah, so let them in.
Maybe not.
Gamera's like, not in my house.
He looks adorable.
I know, he's got that angry face.
I'm
like,
so
That
mad
angry
at
little
you.
baby face.
Oh my gosh, it's Jurassic Park.
Oh
He's about
yeah!
to spit venom in his face.
Quick little science fact.
I knew you were gonna do it. You can't
I
help yourself.
didn't say that those
Dilophosaurus
things
did not
could
actually have that, and Dilophosaurus is way bigger. And that's it. I just wanted to put that out there. Back to our
Are
regular
you
scheduled
done?
programming.
Is that-
I like that you know every little detail about dinosaurs, but you didn't know the difference
I knew
between
she was
a
gonna
tortoise
say
and a
that.
turtle.
Because they're not dinosaurs! You just answered your own question. Or not a question. Listen.
I
Hey,
didn't
look.
ask a question.
I was just trying to cover my bases. Just in case you asked the question.
Well, you didn't want to answer my question earlier that I asked twice.
Yeah, but then I answered it twice, so we're good.
He just fire breaths a kid. I
great.
must destroy my.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Brawler Gamera.
Oh,
Oh.
just a.
I love it when they do those angles looking up.
Mm.
Shut up, kid. Don't say that.
Toto is losing. No, he's not. He's got him right where he wins. He wants him to think he's gonna win.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Fake
Mm.
out.
You know?
That's how Gamera usually does
He's-
it.
You think you had me beat, huh?
You think because I'm laying here bleeding to death, missing an arm, impaled.
Nothing but a scratch.
Gamer's about to die. What does that want?
Yeah, you must think you're winning. And I get you
It
right
freezes and
Jesus.
the camera starts
What is
talking.
wrong with
Yeah,
these people?
that's me. I bet you're wondering how.
I got myself in this
Yeah.
situation.
Well, it all started. Fade back. It goes fade back. 2 months earlier.
Let's go underground where they're probably
See
fighting.
Gamera, he's like human sized, drinking at a bar. It's a guy, and this dude comes in.
Zetus or whatever. Busts in like with trench coat and like briefcase and just head down. I'll have a blah blah blah. And they like slap some girl on the ass, and Gamer's like, "Hey man, leave her alone."
That's where it all began.
Oh!
Oh, you just took it through.
Ow! Man, his hands are always getting like just mangled.
Poor turtle hands.
Catch, okay. Ow!
Oh my god!
That was a good slap.
Just fucking gave it to him, too. By the way, if you hear it,
Bear.
don't mind our growling bear, by the way.
That was the movie. He smacked the shit out of that guy. Got his hip into it.
I know, he's let it
Yeah, he used his forward momentum, like with that. But he was running in. He was like,
Kid took it well though.
Yeah, he did. He's like, alright, I'll take that. I'll take that.
I deserve that. I
I'll give-
deserve that.
I'll give you that one.
He's really good about it. What?
He just sucker punches him in the stomach now. Don't you? He starts beating him. Don't you ever make me worry about you like that again. I love you.
Tossing him all.
No!
It's like a good dad.
Smack. I'm just waiting for it every time. Kid just kicks him right in the nuts. Nads. The Nads nuts.
Nuts, nats.
The Nads nads.
Nutty nads.
Wolfman yards.
The nutty gnats.
Oh, speaking of slapping, did you see that?
Alex. I'm sorry.
Alex, don't make me kick your ass.
It didn't. Nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Toto is suffering. That's not fine.
Everything's fine until it's not.
Ooh.
Go tear the room apart.
Go back here so I can smack you
Yeah,
again.
he's gonna smack him.
Which one should I smack? He just goes up to both of them and starts.
Dual wielding. I like it.
Do they not have parents?
Probably got eaten.
No one's been keeping track.
Oh yeah,
of
they
these
might have
kids.
gotten eaten.
Yeah.
Probably got eaten.
This is a brave little kid.
I know. He's
Yeah,
like-
I'm not sure how exactly he's gonna help Gamera.
The only other person who's run like headlong into like a kaiju battle in the middle, see like this, I think was like The Rock in Rampage,
Yes.
where it's just like, all right, you go get help. I'm gonna go help the kaiju fight the other kaiju. It's like, wait, what?
He did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job. He was also The Rock, and he had like a. Ooh.
Oh, that didn't look that bad.
As
I
he
don't think
crumbles
he
the
needed
building.
a
in
fall.
He's
half.
milking it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those things are connected with like needles, by the way.
Yeah, that wasn't actually.
That would have hurt like a lot.
They
That's
do
not
it in
that
movies
bad.
all
Not
the
if
time,
you're a
too.
badass.
Just ripping out their IVs.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, there's like a, you know, again, like a half-inch like sharp metal thing in your arm.
I don't have a room.
Quick, smack her into submission. The nurse comes up to her, slaps her, like, Jesus. So again, in the Showa era, like again, Gamera was the friend of all children, and children always played a role in his films, for better or for worse. So now you're going to kind of see...
It was usually for work.
yeah, usually but they're going to kind of implement or kind of do a bit of a callback to that whole theme in this movie, and I think it is, while unrealistic as to why the kids would do that, it is done, I think, in a better way.
Because he looks like an adorable little pet, but big.
She's adorable, by the way.
This
She
kid's like,
is absolutely adorable.
I got this.
I'm
like
even younger. Send me into
This
battle.
4-year-old with the wisdom of an 80-year-old just comes up like, I have you, child.
So this
no
is for
more
Toto,
words.
right? All right,
I know what must be done.
I'll do it.
Who
For a
wouldn't agree to
price.
do that?
I have no fear.
Well, she is
I have
fast.
lived a
Look at her.
thousand lives.
Everybody
She's-
going the other way makes it look like she is flying. Nobody is saving the little girl, by the way.
I was gonna say,
Going
Bunch
the
of-
wrong way. Screw you dummy!
Bunch of assholes.
Yeah, I would say, seriously, not one single person like picks up that kid and just keeps
You
running.
can tell she's
I don't know, just
efficient.
grab them and just keep going.
That would be what I would do.
She
I'd just be
holds
like,
out.
nope.
I will
But this is for
beat you.
Toto. I'd have picked up, thrown it toward Toto.
It's just starts
There
into
you
a
go.
fight between these two. So it cuts back to like the Gamera Zetas fight, cuts back to these guys just brawling in the street.
Smack him again.
Yeah, what is he gonna do against Cletus?
He smacked him harder than that one dude smacked that one chick in Final Wars.
Ooh. That Zeta's just dominating on him.
You go, girl.
Yeah, this kid is
Rosy
committed.
cheeks.
All these people are committed to being
What's
horrible
this kid
people.
doing?
It's bad enough that Gamera doesn't get to have his classic roar, but then they're using all these stock roars that I've heard like a million times,
Especially
like,
here.
a million different movies.
How is nobody? Aw.
He knows what to do.
Oh my gosh, he's adorable too. All these little kids are so cute. How do
don't even know who Toto is.
I'm wondering if it's kind of like, I mean, they don't.
He has an Instagram. He has his own Instagram.
Oh, okay.
They don't explain it, but I'm kind of wondering
Like
if it's meant
this,
to like they can
child's
kind of
intuition.
sense like Gamera, like that's kind of why
That
he's friend.
innocence.
Yeah, like that's why he's like the friend to all children. It's more or less like it's kind of like a.
See,
One person finally noticed
The
the
cop.
kid
he's a
running
police
the wrong
officer.
way.
Again, I don't
It's
know.
like, oh, okay, I got you. Look
That-
at his little chubby cheeks.
For
They keep getting
Toto.
younger.
That's what I'm gonna say is the reason why, because
See, it's
otherwise
basically-
it makes
it's like
no
the-
sense why
it's like
these
the-
kids would be
I like
doing
the
this.
kid's
Gamera's
like,
love.
I got you, and then he's just like, uh-oh, the other one got away.
Gamera's love is like the force. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It binds us.
I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like gonna
Only
just
if you're
say.
a child.
Yeah, for the children. Yeah.
Mainly for the children.
Gamera's
Primarily
love.
for the
No,
children.
he's trying so hard to do something that will never
I don't
work.
have enough midichlorians.
He is precious. Oh my god.
Again, the way they're incorporating the whole
I'm gonna
kid
cry.
angle in this movie, I think it's way
I'm
better.
gonna-
You had a face like
He's just so adorable.
He's too adorable.
like this moment.
This kid.
I'm not gonna cry.
You're ruining it.
Sorry.
It was
Oh
sweet.
my god, stop.
This is a sweet
You are
montage.
completely
My
tone
turn.
deaf.
My turn. My turn. My turn. Gets crushed.
Oh my gosh, all these kids are adorable.
How is she
She's a
faster
gifted
than that
villain.
other girl?
Yeah,
She
she's
put
more-
on her jogging
I was gonna
outfit.
say she's more aerodynamic.
I just wanted to
so
see her put her hand out
She's
like
wearing
quarterback
sandals.
style.
Listen,
But she's got on jogging shorts and a tank top.
and she's adorable.
That's right. And she also
Oh
has
my
that color that
God.
you can see from far away.
And we're in through the apocalypse.
It's like, listen, man. I'll bite your tail.
No, you come back here. You haven't beaten me.
I'm still fighting.
I'll bet your head off.
That would be scary as shit if you just looked up and saw that.
Yeah.
God, he's such a cool design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that.
All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'll help you fly.
Oh man, that little girl was almost there, and then he just got chucked like a mile in the other direction.
Actually, all along.
All right, yeah. How are you gonna get it up there?
Go up the elevator.
These
not
kids
going
are
to that
so
building.
lost.
So, is it like a right back at the fork,
To
or...
be fair, the way their addresses are really confusing.
At this point, all the signposts are probably.
I know, yeah, that should be fair.
Yeah.
There she goes.
She looks like she knows where she's going.
She just has the Rocky thing in her head. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Although she kind of has the "if he dies" face on. She's just been taken over as a spirit of
Hey, Zeus,
Ivan Drago.
you will lose.
The camera's like,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Barely.
I was born like a week ago.
Yeah.
I'm already get too old for this shit.
Riggs!
They stopped the girl and beat her up and took it.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened to the girl?
I will be the hero.
Just jack that shit.
I like that they couldn't figure out where they were going, but they just found him through a wall.
That's
of
actually
dust.
the soul stone.
You with my dad?
Thanos
My
is gonna
dad's
show
dead.
up and kill all those kids.
You didn't see that.
You don't know that. You just like robbed some poor little girl.
They sensed it.
Yeah. They,
Well, that's what the little girl that we just murdered said, or that this serial killer just said. What is it?
I was gonna say, what are you gonna do? Chuck it at him?
You know, you could just give it to your dad.
Yeah.
The guy
Or your
who's
dad
bigger-
just be like, no, I'm going to see Toto, you dumbass, and smack him.
And I like how the dad's like, I guess it's okay now because you have the stone.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, this music's
Another
great.
interesting music choice.
I know, I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, poor Gamer, that's embarrassing.
I know. It's
We were in
I know, this
Italy,
is
now
like-
we're in Ireland.
Doesn't motivate the shit out of me to run a glowing ass trip to a giant turtle.
Is it like a
Tortoise.
hurdy-gurdy?
Twiddle.
Kind of what sounds.
Yeah, is he gonna climb the scale to get outside of the building?
Yeah. Yes.
Seriously, just let your dad do it. Like, why does it
Or
have to
just
be-
do it already, like,
I
jeez.
say, right? He's up there, like, the whatever his name
Please,
is
Dad,
is
can I
going
go?
after him.
Please, 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 please.
Yeah,
We're
okay, fine.
together.
Chaperone, whatever.
You just
go.
gotta sign. You just gotta sign this permission slip, and then I can
Alright,
go
let's
on
go.
the trip. Okay.
They're getting ready to go.
It's like when
Alright.
a villain gives an 8-minute long speech before killing you, so you have the chance to just not get killed. You were just shot to begin with.
Yeah, seriously, this music is kind of a. I mean, I'm not the only one
I feel
feeling
like
it,
I
right?
might be getting in a sword fight soon.
They go up top. They both pull out swords. Gamera and Zeta's just like dueling up top.
That'd be great.
Zetas just uses.
That
one
would
of
be
his
cool.
spines.
I know, right?
Keep going.
You can do
You
it.
need that motivating hand on your shoulder.
So this is why the girls had some crazy endurance.
Stairs
Oh
are
no,
hard.
Dad, what are we gonna do now? Gamer's gonna get knocked
Does he
out of the
have
building
sticky
as soon as they
hands?
get up there. Like, oh, they're gonna go all the way back down.
Can't tell if it's his. Oh.
Oh wait, what? Did they
Look at him.
go?
He's like, "Are you serious?"
Where did that just stab him?
Like
Like in
Yes.
his side.
Oh,
like
okay.
his abdomen or whatever.
Like, up his butt.
Yeah, right up his
No.
butt.
Jeez, Dad.
No way.
Working out.
No way.
Oh, poor Yep, that classic Gamera.
Getting fucked up.
Yeah, basically.
Yelling all shit. Before he goes ape shit.
Gamera is compared to Godzilla. It's kind of like the blue collar kaiju, where he gets his hands dirty, he gets hurt, he gets roughed up, whereas Godzilla is just like is impervious. I've only seen Godzilla
He's
bleed
gonna
like
run
a
into
fair
a
few
wall.
times.
You're in a staircase.
I was gonna
Well, he got
say.
his
Keep
chest
running
exploded that one
forward
time.
in a staircase.
Right. Godzilla.
What?
He got like his entire chest like blown off.
Who Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the guy-
Mechagodzilla, like
Mechagodzilla.
dead.
Oh yeah, when he was just like blasting, like just digging
I was
into
like,
him.
Yeah, but he was okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't even bleeding. Like it like healed up right
he
away.
had permanent
No, it
damage
didn't.
from that. In the second movie, they
Oh,
reversed
you mean
it.
like the scar? Oh, you mean from like against Meg? Yeah, because he had the scar.
Yeah, but he was
No, he
mostly
was.
His, like,
okay.
rib
No,
cage
like
was
when they
messed
showed
up.
him, he was pretty hurt.
He was mostly okay.
He
at
had
the
like
end
a
of the movie.
He
hole.
walked it off though.
He wasn't healed until the sequel.
He wasn't even
And he
healed
still
then,
had like
Yeah,
damage.
it was.
but it was fine.
Yeah, but
Like,
he
it was just a little cut.
It's alright.
You know?
it's all right.
Pretty bad to
Meanwhile, Gamera's like, yeah, I've got a hole in me right now.
me. Yeah, several.
Can you?
More than I usually do.
Skip to the end.
I know. So I'm literally bleeding both internally and externally. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do whatever it is
You
you're
brought
gonna
the
do.
stone. All the kids ran really far. Could you give it to me now?
It's like a little Altoid.
I'm literally dying right now.
You realize that stone does nothing, right?
It's literally an ashtray, dude. Like seriously.
It's just some rock my
I
egg
have to blow
happened to be
myself
sitting
up.
on.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Has
Right.
never had anything to do with me.
yeah, it's not important. Never seen that thing in my life. You know why I said you could have it? Because I don't need it.
I am dying.
You're telling me you can't have it unless I promise not to die. I'm gonna die if you don't give it to me.
Yeah, me neither. So
So let's make with.
make with the
I
magical
like you so
hoo-ha-ha
much.
So I can.
I like
Make
you
us both
so
happy.
much.
Not that! Don't look at me that way.
What?
I didn't hear it either.
What happened?
Now Adrian's doing silent laughter because she's laughing so hard.
Shh, don't tell the people she's laughing.
Camera's like, I'm literally just gonna eat you right now just
I
to
know,
get that
just
thing.
to
Just,
have it.
Yeah.
Not if you don't give it to me.
Not if I'm
Right.
dead.
Get it
Like,
now,
come
thank
on,
you. Give it
dude.
to me.
Ooh, look who finally showed up. Here's a question. If you didn't think the stone could save my life, then why did you bring it here?
Oh.
He just had to wait for him to get all ready.
That was cool.
Ow.
Oh, you just whipped his butt.
Yeah, slapped him right in the ass.
Yeah, you could have just done that sooner, but thanks.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Fly, you turtle. Fly, damn it. Oh.
Oh, that's rough.
Gonna fly.
Too late. He's dead.
Yeah, if you would have just popped it in his mouth as soon as you got there.
And then
Oh.
talk.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, he's a flying saucer.
Mm-hmm.
That's my camera.
That's Gamera.
That's Gamera.
That's the real Gamera. It's Gamera we know and love.
Now he's gonna Beyblade it out.
Yep.
What just happened?
That's Gamera.
That's camera.
Camera.
Oh my god, look at him! He's so cute.
It would have been great if everybody in the movie had no idea who he was until he did that. And they're like, oh, Gamera! Another one?
That's a cool shot.
And he's like, oh, shit.
He just is like,
Well, that's not fair.
What? That's impossible. He was dead. I saw it. There's no way he could survive.
He just blows into the building and destroys that kid.
No.
oh.
Oh, he did. Right? He did.
That would be a very
I
cool.
was gonna do another one.
Yeah, it's over.
And just dive bomb.
Yep.
Surprise,
His
motherfucker.
eyes.
You're so cute.
Can you do this? He hasn't fired fireballs yet.
He's fired,
The little baby one at the at the
Yeah, I know,
machete.
but I'm not really counting that.
When he got bigger at one point, he did it. As he just put,
Did he?
yeah, when he was on the bridge.
Hey, Gamer, are you gonna like do something before you're dead again? That was the only glowing stone we had. Oh,
Oh god.
Ooh. It probably hurts.
stop sucking. Okay.
It's like his face looked like he just remembered he had that ability.
Like, oh wait, hang on.
Well,
I
it's
got
the last
this.
resort. Music. Hurry up and get out of here. He's gonna blow
Are you
up.
kidding me, guys? We
The
got the
dad
best
should know what's
view.
about to happen.
Dad just slaps the soldier. Backs up, gets a bit of that running start again, and just smacks him. Throws that hip into it.
Oh.
I would like you to let my kid stay
Wait,
here and die,
what?
please.
Summer bake sale. Exciting.
He's not gonna self-destruct, and what is he gonna do?
Ew. She stabbed through.
He's gonna release a controlled blast that kills only the Zetas.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh man, I feel bad for that thing. That would hurt. Are you sure he's not gonna self-destruct? Flame on!
Oh, like that just burned right off. There we go.
Vroom. That's my camera. I just fired a meteor at him. Oh, did it go right through him? Or is it disintegrating him? Both are very cool. Oh, that was good.
I think that thing.
He shot a Michael Bay scene at him.
Yeah. Michael Bay!
Except half the city would be in flames.
Helicopters.
There's a
coming
controlled
for no
Michael Bay
reason.
explosion.
God, the iBooks says, and we'll finish him off with a Michael Bay.
14 Apache helicopters come flying in. From
Yeah.
where we don't know.
From
And
where?
they're blaring back in black.
What a badass.
Oh.
You had a rough day.
You see again, he's like Godzilla would have just slowly turned and returned to the sea. Gamera, oh my god.
He took everything he had.
Gamera just collapsed going, oh god. I need a vacation.
Oh, for a second I was like...
One of these times, the Giant Monster Council is going to have to actually do something.
And Gamera's like, and I will now sleep here.
This is my home now.
Shoot the
Somebody shoot that child!
That kid's like, this may end badly.
That kid's like, I had the sudden urge to kill.
Dad just walked up, slap.
I wish he was just slapping.
Yeah.
It just handed those things out.
He was really good at that.
That was a killer slap.
That was a good slap, and he saved it for his son, not any of the other adults. Children, my only weakness.
Why is that just
Look at how far his legs are spread. He's like, I'm a big kid too. I'm a big kid too.
The adorableness. We can't shoot them all.
There are more children than we have bullets for.
Let's go home.
Oh, he's all cut up.
Kid, it's really cute that you're pantomiming and all, but
See, the Japanese government actually wants them to start having less children because if something like this ever does happen, they don't want there to be enough children for them not to be able to gun down to take the.
Jesus Christ!
You're so right.
You cracked it.
That's it, man. You figured it out. It's a conspiracy. Way to crack that nut.
And I like how they're just like, oh, okay.
You remember that day we didn't have enough bullets?
Never again.
He's like, oh, I guess I better go. I'm a big kid too.
Here I go.
Yeah.
It just incinerates everyone.
Yep.
Away!
Ha 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 ha.
At least they let her outside.
Or just abandoned her
So
outside,
she
really.
appears to be by herself as well. There we go. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
just
She's
out on the bed.
She's gonna evaporate, like just disappear. She's
She
become a
never-
force.
Becomes one with the Force.
Yeah, she's become a
My
force.
work here is done. I taught
And then
you.
the movie ends with like that kid, and then everybody's celebrating and stuff, and then it's Obi-Wan, Yoda, Anakin, and then that girl just looking at each other.
See, now they need to come up with a Gamera movie where Gamera is evil and he controls the children.
That would actually
He controls
make me
the
sad.
children.
be kind of sweet.
That sounds
Turns
weird.
all the children into emo kids.
He uses them as meat shields, so just like this.
Oh my
He's
God.
seen it work once.
That would be amazing, because you could turn Lily Gamera, like the sweetest kaiju ever, into like one of the most like
yeah,
morally
that's necessary.
reprehensible.
It's like Children of the Corn, but Gamera's at like behind it all.
He wants you to, Malachi. He wants you to. So, that was Gamera the Brave. Adrian, what'd you think of your first Gamera experience?
I like he's cute.
He's cute. You won't think that in the other ones we'll show you.
Yeah.
This is the only movie where he's cute, but
He's still kind of cute
liked
in the
him.
other ones.
kind of.
I like
More,
like
more
turtles.
badass and cute.
But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace!
Bye-bye.
Peace, peace, peace.